Hey guys, thanks so much for joining me today. We are currently about 3 hours away from the nearest town, driving deep into the heart of the mountains to find a hospital that time forgot. This facility has been abandoned since the late 70s, and locals whisper that the spirits here haven't quite moved on. The air is getting significantly colder as we approach, and I can already feel the heavy, oppressive weight of this place pressing down on the car. There it is. Just look at the way the moss and vines have completely reclaimed the concrete walls. It looks like a giant, rotting rib cage sticking out of the overgrown forest. I've explored a lot of forgotten places, but this one has a specific energy that is making the hair on my arms stand straight up. There is absolutely no cell service out here, so if anything goes wrong, we are completely on our own in the middle of nowhere. We're finally inside. The smell is the first thing that hits you, a nauseating mix of damp earth, old rust, and something sharp and metallic. My boots are crunching on years of broken glass with every single step I take. Look at these reception desks. It is like everyone just stood up and walked away in the middle of a sentence. The silence here isn't just quiet. It feels physical, like it is pushing against my chest and making it hard to breathe. Walking down this main corridor, the light from my flashlight only reaches a few feet before the darkness just swallows it whole. The peeling paint looks like dead skin hanging from the walls in long, jagged strips. I keep hearing these very soft, rhythmic tapping sounds coming from inside the walls. It is probably just the old building settling, but in a place like this, your mind starts playing some pretty intense tricks on your senses. We've made it to the surgical wing now. This is where the atmosphere gets really intense. These old operating tables are still bolted to the floor, rusted and freezing to the touch. I swear I just heard a faint metallic clang from the far corner of the room, like a tray being moved. I'm trying to keep my breathing steady, but the air here is suffocating. It feels like someone is standing right behind me, watching my neck. Check this out. Hundreds of patient records are scattered across the floor. Some of these dates go back decades to the early 1950s. As I'm flipping through these brittle pages, I cannot shake the feeling that I'm being watched from the open doorway. Every time I turn my head quickly, there's nothing there, but the air definitely just shifted. It's like the building itself is breathing, watching my every move with a dark, silent curiosity. Now we're descending into the basement where the morgue is located. The temperature has dropped at least 10 degrees since we left the ground floor. My breath is starting to mist in the beam of the light. The heavy metal doors of the body lockers are mostly swung open, revealing empty, dark voids that seem to go on forever. There is a profound sense of sadness and absolute dread down here that I simply cannot explain with words. Wait, did you guys see that? I'm looking back at the monitor of the camera right now, and as I panned across that doorway in the morgue, there was a distinct, tall, black shape standing perfectly still. It didn't have a face, just a silhouette that seemed even darker than the shadows around it. My heart is absolutely racing. I didn't see it with my own eyes at the time, but the camera lens caught something very real and very tall. I'm moving back toward the stairs now, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm walking a lot faster than I was 5 minutes ago. I can hear footsteps echoing mine from the floor above, but they aren't quite in sync with my own. It's like something is following me, staying just out of the reach of my flashlight's beam. I'm trying to stay calm and keep the camera steady for you guys, but this is honestly the most terrified I've been in years. I've stopped for a second in the main lobby to catch my breath and check the playback one more time. Look right there, in the corner of the frame, behind that concrete pillar. That's not a shadow from a tree or a trick of the light. It moves independently of my movement. It's a solid, humanoid figure just watching me. I need to get out of here right now. This place is definitely not as empty as I thought when I walked in. I'm finally back outside, and the fresh night air has never felt so good. My hands are actually shaking as I fumble with my keys. Even looking back at the building from the safety of the car, I can see a figure standing in the third-floor window where the intensive care unit used to be. It's just standing there, watching me leave. This was way more than I bargained for, and I don't think I'll ever be coming back to this mountain. That was an absolutely insane experience, and I'm still processing what we just saw. I'm gonna go home and go through all this raw footage frame by frame to see what else we might have missed in the dark. If you guys enjoyed this exploration and want to see more high-stakes urban exploring, don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates. Stay safe out there, and thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one, hopefully